gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Fallout 4 Tracks 2. So, here we are aboard the Pridwin in our nice, shiny,
If we want to win
You
the
look worried.
colored power armor.
Is something
we have to
bothering you?
spread the word.
I was
And
just thinking that
we've been
blowing up
tasked
the
by-
Institute won't just destroy all the synths, but all the humans living there
Yeah.
as well.
They're gonna save us
They
from
can't all
nuke
be
mines.
Get that out of your head right
So,
now.
we've been
These
tasked
people
to
are not innocent.
basically
There.
meet
Try it
Maxis-
now.
Nothing.
important people.
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire. Got it.
Maybe it's best that we are.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Basically, we've been instructed to go ahead and meet all of the people aboard the Pridwin. This is the one we get. Either that or it's over there. Hello, Proctor
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? You're expecting something?
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
I like her. Full plate.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down.
I like Ingram. She's
And
fun.
since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I was always curious about this, but Christopher might ask simply because he was. Yeah, he would have seen people, other amputees.
Anyone in there?
Oh, give me a minute, huh? He'd have seen other amputees and be curious. So what happened?
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people tend to give up.
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
Sure. What the hell?
There we go.
I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the capital wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Yeah, quite a drop.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Armor helped, huh?
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you.
I'll bet.
And if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Gotcha. Thanks. Right. So,
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
I like him too. Oh, that was the guy who was working on this thing. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. So that one's mine, huh? Eh. I'll take a fusion core though. Fusion cores are still relatively valuable. It gives me 4 in the stack. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the other chap I wanted to talk to.
Tegan.
Oh, Dr. Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't
Ha!
die.
An XO1 helmet. Is that XO1? Yeah, that's an XO1 helmet. I never noticed that before. Oops. Should I keep my distance?
You must be in there for a reason. Maybe I'll keep my distance.
I'm only having a bit of fun with you, Knight. And this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster. Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Fair enough. I really have to wonder exactly who's sneaking into the flying airship and stealing supplies. That's kind of ridiculous.
Buying my own equipment is ridiculous.
Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause.
Fair enough.
That's Elder Maxon's orders.
Yeah,
The
it
good
explains
news
a
is
lot.
by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me.
Fair enough.
I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful.
Well,
Of course, if you're just looking to make a
no
few
thanks.
caps.
Extra work.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms.
Yeah, you know,
And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo,
Let him finish.
I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with
Good
the
ask
meet and
Proctor
greet,
Ingram.
we can discuss the details.
actually,
In
she'd
the
probably go
meantime,
through the window
if you
at
ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Right. So everybody makes comments about Nuka World with the Raiders and them taking over places and being all evil. And yet, here's the Brotherhood basically doing the same thing.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Be at work if you need it.
Alright, well, fortunately we don't have to worry about that. We can simply go over his head. Ooh, commando helmet. Oh, Vatskost, meh. Commando chest piece. That's powered, which is not bad. Ooh, quad-barrel night vision missile launcher. Excellent. Gatling laser sucks. Yeah, here, let's inspect that. Oop. Not the gun I wanted to inspect. Let's inspect that one, thank you. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Gatling laser. I see lots of people use it, and they get good, nice tight spread out of it, and then I go to use it, and it might as well be a squirt gun for all the damage it does, because it is slightly less accurate than your average blind stormtrooper.
Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Forgot.
We should stock up on
I keep
supplies
forgetting this
before we
character
begin our
doesn't have
next
a
mission.
jetpack. Nope, just a senior scribe. Okay. Yeah, let's go to sickbay first. Hello, Captain
Captain.
Cade.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
No.
Can it wait?
That's fine. But I can't clear you for active duty until you've completed the exam and I give you a clean bill of health. Let me know when you're ready.
Wow, you're a jerk.
Excuse me, Captain Kate.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Why do we need?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your
Oh,
medical
this is
history.
gonna be entertaining.
It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Before the war.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're
Totally.
probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway,
Yep.
sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay,
enough.
second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Well, I talked to Maxon, and he appears to have an inflamed stick, but I've never really been.
Never
sick.
been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last
Yeah,
question.
no.
Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Not really.
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Okay, he's a little less of a jerk than I initially thought. And you are
Quinlan?
Dr. Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confused. What books?
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
One of those.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Asking myself the same question.
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Which leads me to the conclusion that you're a new recruit. Specifically, the one that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department.
His armor's kind of
However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Technical documentation?
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission.
Which is?
Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
I could help.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol,
not so
I
much.
have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Indeed. Okay. It's a bit stuffy, but not so bad. Why do I have two quests? Both pointing me outwards. They were overlapping. Essentially, they're the same quest. Go talk to Maxon. Ooh, and we leveled up. We'll have to investigate that in a second here. Right. So, I have two level ups. I did not realize that. We don't necessarily want to attack dog right now. Ooh, excuse me. You know what? Let's go with one like a rifleman. And we're gonna go ahead and go with a rank of heavy gunner, which seems like I was gonna take strong back, but you know what? I can wait another level. Because yeah, 50 carry weight's useful. But why did I have to have some. There's got to be something else that's active. No. Right, which is. Oh, it's up here. Hang on. Let's go check my personal storage container, and then we'll go have a word with Maxon. I'm upstairs. Alright. So, what we got? Fusion core and figured cells. Excellent. That was pretty simple. Getting XP for it, but that's fine. Alright, back downstairs. And then I guess we're going outside? Yeah, we're going outside. Ooh.
Find anything useful?
Lots of useful things. This place would almost be worth totally looting. Oh. Definitely not doing a Brotherhood run, because I completely disagree with their stance on kind of everything. But The other faction we should join soon is the Railroad. Just because, well,
Tighten up the meter.
got
Like
good
that?
things
Now split the difference.
available.
There?
Now half.
Did you want to do it?
Alright,
Got it.
so, where's the chapter meeting? Apparently I need some water. I don't... What do you guys want? You need more water. And you have no defense. And you need more beds. Although I don't... It needs more beds because of the cow. Brilliant. What's wrong? Wrong menu. Drinks. Why do I have 60 purified? Whatever. Hello, Maxon.
Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong.
I see a
And
lot
it's
of fog.
infested with super mutants.
Aha.
Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile.
Fantastic.
Understood?
Consider it done. There's Fat Man shells.
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature
That's
nuclear
kind of
payload
terrifying.
in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Aye, aye, mon capitaine. Although admittedly I'm not terribly thrilled about the Brotherhood having access to an arsenal of mini nukes either. But let's go kill some beauties. Lot of gunfire going on. I have to admit, the Brotherhood versus, say, Rust Devils, pretty amusing.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're
And
cleared
we
for release.
are out of here. Ah, didn't realize that. Didn't even familiar. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, that's target practice. Yeah, let's not crash. Crashing is bad. What are they shooting with? Gatling laser. One automatic laser. Alright. So let's see if we can deal some damage to some beauties. That's Nordhagen Beach. We'll probably go there later. Presuming this runs that long. I'm not entirely certain. This was why I wanted the rank of heavy gunner. Yeah, heavy gunner.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sight. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her
That's a
down and
legendary
then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
Yeah, put her down, please. Dash. If you don't get out, actually, you should be able to kill this guy. Hopefully. Do this on foot. Not able to die. Ah, you can die. Post haste. There we are. There's you. That's you. I see you over there. Yeah, don't play with my robot. And rest. It's actually not so bad because, as it turns out, we're more or less immune to rads at this point. Right. So, very Metal light armor of the martyr. Meh. I'm probably gonna take him on foot, but they get a pretty surprising damage bonus. Pretty sharp damage bonus once in mutation. I mean, let's see. It's actually suspecting that what was attacking us on the ground was Newtown. Gamma-tuned automatic plasma comfort pistol.
I wonder what caused all the discord around here.
Super mutants. It's very clearly what we were shooting at, so.
This location appears quite secure.
Here we go. There's a couple more bodies. Got that.
Carrying all that weight is simply slowing you down.
You know what? You are absolutely right, Ada. That's alright. As soon as I can find a container, we can deal with that. Right. Speaking of which, I need... Let's have some more water. And... That helps a little bit. Not enough, but a little bit. Where could there possibly be a container I could use? That's not one, but there's a milk machine right next to it, right? I think so. I don't want to use the body because I don't think it works. I just looted a container. Yes, I know. I just looted a... Haha, there it is, a milk machine. So, I can actually take all of this heavy stuff and stick it in here. And a rather ludicrous amount of 38 rounds. Fusion cells, plasma cartridges, nope. Curiously, he had a... And, the gamma... Oh, it's a plasma pistol. Okay. Oh, got it. Gamma tuned, which means it does additional damage thingy. Never mind, I'm blathering. Some boards. A bunch of terrible armor. Leather sturdy is actually not that much heavier than highly modded light armor, or leather light, but the protection isn't really worth the extra weight. You know, no, you know what? Because I know there's a couple of things I want to loot over this way. In addition to this desert view here, what we actually want to do is come up toward the Fort Strongest. I think there's stairs over here, maybe. If not, it doesn't matter because we're going up anyway. There we go. Oh, I had to go around that way. Well, whatever. What I actually want from here is this stuff. Go up here, and beside each of these cannons, you'll find some cannonballs, which are surprisingly hard to find, although they are not exactly rare from merchants. There's a couple there. Black we can't read. But if we come around to the other side, oop, wrong button. You can actually find not the, well, it's a beer bottle, which means it's empty, which means you can make dirty water out of it, but more cannonballs. Should be a, aha, so there's 10 cannonballs here, and cannonballs are, yes, surprisingly heavy. I mean, 1 pound of cannonball is quite a lot of cannonball, but for the damage they do, they're actually kind of light. It's only single target, although with loads and loads of ammo I can make exploding cannonballs that do more damage. So, come here, and we'll put all these cannonballs in here, and those, and you know what, I don't need that many shotgun shells, so if I put, say, 300 in there, yeah, that'll drop some, leave some weight. Oh, and I also need put in one of my salvage beacons. Same as last time. That will send it back to Red Rocket. So, need another drink of water. And great thing about drinking the water is that not only does it keep you hydrated, but it does heal as long as you drink it ahead of time. So, now it's time to take the fight to some beauties. Step inside and clear out this opening room, I think. I think that's what we have to do. If not, well, I always should have. Just thought that's what it should have been. Ah, right.
I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this clutter.
No, I'm not. Alright, so. I'm good.
Oh, boring!
Not for long. Right. So, I'm going to end the episode here. And the next episode...
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his leg clean off.
Right, so in the next episode, we're going to go in here and clear out Fort Strong. I will see you guys then. Bye.